Hi, my name's Kylie and I'm going to do some half foam roller work. Basically, I'm just going to work with the balance standing on the foam roller today. Probably just about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So always check with your practitioner or consultant if you've got any health issues that you're okay to exercise. Let's get started. So when you go onto the foam roller, you're best to have either grippy socks or bare feet. Sometimes it's best just to have bare feet because the grippy socks grip the foam roller, but then your feet slide in the grippy socks. So if you find that's happening, just take the socks off. Okay, so let's just step up on the foam roller. So we're just going to step 1 foot. Try to keep the eyes looking forwards. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, engage the abdominals. Just peel the back foot away and place it on the foam roller. And you should be able to balance. If you can't, maybe just come back off and just keep stepping up. Step up 1 foot, peel the other foot, come back on. Try it with the other leg as well. So step up, keep the eyes facing forward, lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in as you exhale, peel that heel away, coming back on. So that's just standing on the foam roller. Now you can stand on it with the flat side up. It's a little bit more difficult. So once again, step on it. You can look down to see where you're stepping. Make sure you've got your foot nice and even on that foam roller. Then take the eyes looking forwards. Lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just bring the other foot onto the foam roller. So it's a lot harder. And to work on your balance, you can just roll forwards and back through that foam roller. Once you've mastered that, you should be able to balance quite easily the other way round. So this is just rocking forwards and back. Once again, if you find your feet slipping in your socks, take the socks off. So you keep using the breath, still lengthening through, breathing in, exhale, that will help you balance. Breathing in, exhale, and I'm just rolling backwards and forwards, trying to keep my balance on this foam roller. Okay, so I'm going to come off it. So step back, step back. I'm going to turn it over. So we're just going to do a few exercises now. So stepping up, place the foot on the foam roller. You can look down, make sure you're nice and central. Lift that heel, focus the eyes, use the breath, and bring that other foot on. So just going to go into a side bend. So take a nice big breath in. As you breathe in, you're going to come over. Now when you're on the foam roller, it keeps the bottom part of the body nice and still and stable, although you've got to try to balance. So when you do like a waist twist, let's just do that in a minute. Let's just do one more each way. So focusing the eyes forwards, try not to look down. As soon as you start looking down, the weight starts to change and you might find that you'll come off it, you'll overbalance. So just bearing through that body right from the top of the head down all the way through to the center between the feet. So really working through that posture, focusing on the balance, getting that neutral position. You can do squats. So let's take a breath in. As you take a breath in, you're going to squat. So exactly the same as doing it with the feet on the mat. Using that breath, breathing in. Exhale as you come back up. So all the principles, knees in line with the middle toe, back of the neck is long, the eye line, it starts looking slightly downwards but still slightly forwards. So you don't keep the eye line looking forwards in the same direction, you find that the head tilts. You don't want to be looking down, you don't want the chin to come towards the chest, and that makes me overbalance. So it's important to have that head nicely in line with the spine. Now we can add some arms. If you've got the balance, take a breath in and exhale as you press through and come back up. Breathing in. Exhale. breathing in. So I'm going to bring the arms forwards. Exhale, so you can see my knees are staying in line with my middle toe. My knees, they won't go beyond the toes, because if they do, you'll slide off your foam roller. Arms up, shoulders down, using that breath. And bring the arms forwards. Slowly coming back up. And then just take one foot off and then the other. Have a little walk through the feet. Okay, so we're going to rise now. So we're going to place the balls of the feet on the center of the foam roller. Now, if you're going to have to lean forwards. Now, if you find it easier, just lift those heels slightly away from the floor. If you've got very small feet, you want to try to get the balls of the feet on the center of the foam roller, but just lift those heels away, otherwise it's probably a little bit too much for the calf muscles. But if you can, just keep the heels on the floor. Take a breath in, exhale with the heels are on the floor or with a very slightly lifted. We're just going to try to rise up. You can use the arms if you feel that helps. Lower the heels back down, breathing in. You can bring them all the way back down to the floor. You get a good calf stretch there. Exhale, pressing into the balls of the feet, the big toe, the little toe, and then lower back down. So using that breath, breathing in, squeeze those abdominals. Exhale as you lift, rising up. Inhale as you lower. And again, lifting up. And I'm going to come off there. I'm going to give my legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so we can walk through the feet. So standing on your foam roller, you stand right on with the arch in the foam roller, not the ball of the foot. So slightly different to what we've just done. You're now just going to, so when you do the walking through the feet, we rise up, you lower one heel. You rise up, you lower the other heel. So this is just walking through the feet. So when we do it a bit faster, you can use the arms. You can bring the arms up. You can close your eyes. So lots of variations with walking through the feet, and that's on the mat. But we're going to do it on the foam roller. So focus the eyes forwards, or you can look down first. Take a breath in. Lengthen through the spine. Squeeze those abdominals as you exhale. You're going to place your feet on your foam roller. So we're now just going to let one heel drop down. You're going to bend the knee. You're then going to change. Kind of lift up. Let one heel dip down over that foam roller. The other knee bends. Lift so the knees are straight. And then one is straight, one is bent. The straight one, the straight leg, the heel dips down at the back. Coming up. And dip the heel down. So use that breath, breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale, focus those arms. If you want to do the opposite arm to leg, you can. Keep going, nice relaxed shoulders. And back off the foam roller, have a little walk through the feet. Okay, we're now going to flip the foam roller over. We're going to turn sideways. We're going to place the foot on the foam roller. You're going to lift up. You're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift the other leg away. So just another form of balance. Just try to hold it, then place the foot down, breathing in. Exhale, lengthen through, squeeze those abdominals, use that breath, and lower. Then you can change to the other side. You might find one side is easier than the other. So take a breath in. As you exhale, have the knee just gently soft, so you're not locking that knee out, you're not bending. So just nice and relaxed, breathing in. exhale, and lift. So I'm a little bit better on this side than the other side. Also, it depends where the foot is. If you've got the foot just slightly over from the center, you're going to roll this way. And same the other way. So you've got to try to get that foot right in the center. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift that foot away. Yeah, so I'm a lot better balancing on this side. As always, we always have one side different to the other. Okay, let's now just flip it over. So that's your standing. There are some other exercises, but just practice that and eventually you'll be able to stand on it. Let's just stand, come back to the beginning. Let's just place the foot on the foam roller. Take a breath in, exhale, bring the other foot on the foam roller. Does it feel like you can do it a little bit easier now? Let's come back off. Let's do it with the other leg. So take a breath in. As you exhale, you can look down to see where you're placing the foot, and then just try to feel where the other leg is coming. Try not to look down. As soon as you look down, the weight comes forwards and you'll probably overbalance. Okay, so let's take this leg off. Take that leg off. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that helps you to balance a little bit more. Thank you very much. So I will do another video. The next one will be on our hands and knees and laying on the foam roller. So thank you. Bye.